Good afternoon. I'm Chef Reis, and this afternoon I'm making pumpkin muffins, healthy pumpkin muffins. But instead of pumpkin, I'm using butternut squash. These are the ingredients that I'm going to need. I'm going to need some olive oil, honey, or maple syrup. I'm going to split a half maple syrup, half honey. Actually the pumpkin, the butternut squash. What I did, I roasted the butternut squash. I took all the meat out and I pretty much smashed it down. Of course, 2 eggs, a quarter of a cup of almond milk, or any kind of milk if you want. If you use skim milk, you can use skim milk. Regular milk, you can use regular milk. And then I got some baking soda. I got all wheat flour. It means unbleached all wheat flour, and I got all the spices, allspice, pumpkin spice, cinnamon, salt, vanilla, your typical ingredients. And then I got a 12 muffins. You can use, you can just spray the pan without using the muffins, and that's pretty much it. So the first thing I did, I combined the honey and the maple syrup and the oil. And I'm going to whip it a little bit until I get all pretty much nice and smooth. Look like after I whip the oil and the honey. Then I added 2 eggs in there, and I whipped them slightly for about 30 seconds until they become, pretty much like you said, it's pretty much whipped eggs into the oil and the honey now. I'm going to whip it for another 10 seconds. Added the eggs and whipped the eggs in. I just added the butternut squash puree, or pumpkin puree if you'd like to, but it's better with the butternut squash oil. And then I added a quarter cup of almond milk or milk, a couple of teaspoons of cinnamon, a little pinch of ginger, nutmeg, allspice, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a little pinch of salt, and I'm going to mix all that in there. So right now I got pretty much everything in except the flour. So I got the eggs, the syrup, the oil, all the seasonings, the pumpkin, the eggs, all that stuff is in there right now. Okay, to this mix, I'm gonna add 1 3/4 cups of wheat flour, and I'm gonna throw a little bit, a few oats. I was not going to throw oats in it, but I guess I'll throw a few oats in there. You don't have to, it's optional if you want to throw oats in there. Basically, I got Irish style oatmeal, and I'm going to take that in there. Of the things you want to put in, if you want to throw it into a dessert, you can use it as a dessert and throw some walnuts in there, some pecans in there if you want to do that. And there's your batter. And pretty much I figured after the whip, when I took the whip off, I started using a rubber spatula to incorporate the flour and the oats in there. And I got everything in there right now, and I got all my muffin pans ready to go. So I'm gonna grab a scoop. I'm gonna scoop the batter into these muffin tins. Here's the muffins all in the muffin tins. The only final thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some more oats. I'm gonna take some sugar in the raw, and I'm gonna sprinkle that on the top. If you don't have to put the sugar on the top, you don't have to do the sugar. I like the sweetness at the top, so I put sugar on it. Here's the final product. What I did, I preheated the oven to about 350, because one thing about since these are small muffins, you want to cook them quick. And it's going to be in the oven for probably 15 minutes, tops. I'm going to check them after 15 minutes. As you can see, I put them in the oven. I got them in the middle rack right now. You don't want to get them too close to the top. Put them in the middle. So right now I got them at 350 degrees. I'm going to turn the timer on for 15 minutes, and then I'll check them after 15 minutes. The muffins just came out of the oven. They took about 17 minutes at 350 degrees. They look good. They look yummy to eat. And like I said, you can eat it as a breakfast item, or you can eat it as a dessert. Just put some cream cheese frosting on the top, and it's like a dessert. Enjoy it, and have a good day. And I'll see you soon.